Has this happened to you before? You go and you find a gorgeous organic carrot with the greens on the top, and they ask you if you want to rip them off. Don't let them, because I have a recipe that utilizes the entire carrot. We're making a carrot ravioli with a carrot top pesto. This is really inspired by the nose to tail eating movement, but I'm doing it with vegetables. I've partnered with Kimpton Restaurants to create recipes based on their 2017 Culinary and Cocktails Trend Forecast. To start this, I'm just gonna separate the greens from the bottoms. Now I'm just gonna put these into my little salad spinner. And what I do is I just take the little soft leafy parts off, and then I just get rid of the stems. The stems just don't seem to taste as good, so I just take them off. Other things like parsley stems are good, cilantro stems. Now I'm just gonna peel the carrots, and when you're peeling, if you just overlap, you can just peel it in one foul swoop. You don't have to just be like going crazy and peeling for ages and ages and ages. And I'm using a little piece of parchment here as well, just so that when I fill it up, I can just throw this in the garbage. I love all these little tips that just make life in the kitchen so much easier. These are gorgeous. Like, this could be maybe an arrangement somewhere. And then look, I don't have to clean my workspace. I can just fold this up and get rid of it. Goodbye. Once those are peeled, we're just going to cut them into about 1/2 inch. And if they're really small, you can go a little longer. You want them to cook really evenly. All right, I've got my cut carrots. I'm gonna do about a tablespoon of olive oil. I just eyeball it. And then some salt. Oh, I just made a little sound. I think an angel just got its wings. A little bit of kosher salt, some pepper. Toss that up. All right, shake that up. We're gonna put this into a 375-degree oven for about 10 to 15 minutes. To start the pesto, this is very straightforward. This is your normal pesto recipe. You're gonna want grated Parmesan. I could sit here and grate Parmesan all day long, but I am not gonna do that because I'm already using my food processor. I got this Parmesan and it comes in these little shards, which are so great because they're cheaper. So they've already done half the work for me. It's just not as pretty, fine, whatever. And then I take it out about a half an hour before, just so it's not like rock hard. And then we're just gonna pulse it so we have grated Parmesan. Pulse, 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 pulse. And that, my friends, is the easiest way to grate a whole bunch of Parmesan in a hurry. Now it's just classic pesto story. So for that, we're gonna put our garlic in, which we've pre-minced a little bit, and our pine nuts, and then our carrot top greens. So I just put these in the salad spinner just to get all of that grit off of them. They aren't the cleanest thing in the world, but it's easy. It's just like cleaning a salad. A little bit of kosher salt. Don't forget, we're adding the cheese, so we don't want this to be like a salt lick. We're gonna turn this on. While it's running, we're gonna pour in the olive oil. Yum. When I'm using machines, this always happens. Everything sticks to the side. So I just take the top off. And I have all these little, small, amazing spatulas just so I can make sure everything's nice and incorporated. Oh, I am already so excited about this. The leaf of the carrot just has this amazing pepperiness that like people don't know about. It makes me sad. I'm gonna put about a 1/2 cup of the cheese in. We're gonna save a lot of that cheese for our filling. Okay, you guys, I'm done. I'm just gonna go hide in a corner and eat this all by myself. Perfect. For the filling, it's really, really easy. I've got my diced onion, and then I also have some cardamom. I love cardamom. It's a really delicious spice. It just creates, it's so fragrant. It has the warmth to it, but I just absolutely love it. You should totally try it. I have some butter in my pan back here, and I'm gonna soften the onions. Some salt, a little bit of pepper. I got it heated up just so it would wake up, but then I'm putting it on medium. And now we're gonna start building our flavor. I'm gonna put about a teaspoon of cardamom in there. 1.5 teaspoons. If you just put the spice in and it never really heats up, it's not gonna have its full flavor. Now that the onions are softened, I'm gonna add the garlic. And then just to finish this off, I'm going to pop in the carrots just to toss them in all that flavor. My filling is all set. Got my food processor yet again. We are really using our food processor today. And then just put the entire contents of your filling, and we are gonna mix that guy up. And we're also gonna add about 1/4 cup of cheese. I'll taste it and then we'll see if we need any more. So you don't want it to be too wet or too dry. That's pretty much perfect. It's a little wetter than Play-Doh. For the ravioli, I'm actually gonna use wonton papers, and I love them because they already come in little squares. They're ready to go. A teaspoon of our filling. Moisten the edges with water. And then just fold corner to corner to create a little triangle. And then I secure it there in the center, and then I press out the sides just to make sure that I don't have any air. Kind of like wallpapering. And then I just use the fork to create those little iconic indentations. Now I'm just gonna cook them in some boiling salted water. All right, once the raviolis are floating, they're done. I just tossed them in a little bit of our carrot top pesto. Now I get to try it, yay. That cardamom is like the secret ingredient in here. Love this. And these are so easy, these wonton papers. Whoever invented these, you rock. Oh my goodness. All right, thumbs up if you like this video, and let me know what other recipes you'd like to see in the comments section. Bye everyone.